Mark, today I'd like to discuss the Saving Grace folder.
Hi Sharon.
Hello
Good
there.
to see you. Good to see you again.
What valuable question should we consider with estate planning?
Well, look, one of the things that I guess creates the greatest comfort for people is I guess information. So I'll start by asking this question: would it be valuable to you to have all your documents, all your information, all your relevant material, and so on in one location?
Yeah, I suppose it would be, but why is this folder so important?
Well, when the time comes, a copy of all the documents that you've written, all the clues that you've left, copies of your will, your insurance documents, where you want to be buried, all those sorts of things, if they are all in one location, then it just makes it so much easier for those that are left behind.
Yeah, I can certainly see the benefits of doing that. So what are the key points we need to consider?
Sure, the first one is store all the important documents which will be relevant on your passing. That's why I say everything that's going to help people when you're not here, make sure you've got all those together. Leave as many instructions and clues as you can, like who to call, who you'd want involved, the funeral director, all those sorts of things, the key people that you'd want to know. The third thing is leave copies of your insurances, your claim forms and all those sorts of things, contact lists and so on. I mean, when someone has passed away and emotional paralysis is set in, I mean, thinking of who you need to call is probably the last thing on your mind. So if you can have left that, that's going to be a great help for everybody. Fourth is make sure you keep the folder updated annually. I mean, it's great putting all this stuff together, but if in 5 years' time you've got a different bunch of friends, your solicitor's changed and you've sold your business and bought another one and so on, I mean, you need to keep things up to date. And the fifth thing is, Sharon, is to make sure that someone that's close to the family has a copy of all these documents, or they know where these documents are. They're the 5 things.
How do we make sure we have all the relevant information required?
Well, I guess that's why you involve someone like us as facilitators, because what we do as part of our process, we have a checklist of all the things that traditionally people would want access to when someone passes, and so with our electronic vault, what we do is take copies of all your important documents, your Dear Mary letters, all those sorts of things, your wills, your insurance policies, your retirement benefits and so on, and we keep those in one location, and that way when somebody passes, then we've got everything for the family.
Okay, so by engaging your services, what pitfalls am I avoiding and what am I ultimately going to achieve?
Sure, look, what I've found in the past, and this is from personal experience, is that people that don't have such a folder or such an organised method, I guess, look, it just ends up being confusing. It's just disarray for those that are left behind. And as I say, with emotional paralysis, it just makes it hard for people when they don't know where all the information is. Versus people who've been through our process, and when something goes wrong, you've just got one folder, and that's why we call it the Saving Grace folder, because it will be a saving grace if everything that you need is just in the one spot when you need it the most.
Sounds great. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Sharon.